Little Wolf is captured. So it just brings the county down to a lockdown a little bit easier with the balloons not being able to be used.
I have a
Excuse me.
question with the balloons.
Yes.
Are the medics allowed to use the balloons to get to jobs?
Actually, the men have been given the night off. They're not even out there to give you the balloons. I am sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
So I mean, I believe that if everybody was to take the night off and find this little wolf and bring him in, the men will be back with the balloons. All
Okay.
right.
Do
It is
we
very
have an update
important
from
that
the
we
law there?
make the
Find
county
him?
safe.
Excuse me.
Yes.
That pet fine. You find the wrong person.
Oh,
That
I
motherfucker
don't think
gave
so.
you my number.
Well,
Yeah.
when someone hands out a fine, if they are given the wrong number, then that is up to the person. So if you know who the correct person is, please come and see one of these officers afterwards, and they'll be able to
All right,
sort it for
all right.
you.
It's all
Thank
right,
you.
Brad. It wasn't for much.
Double it and pass it
That's
on.
kind of funny.
Motherfucker.
He has to pay 2 fines.
There is no way that physically the law can, when they're given a hat size, they have to issue the fine based on that hat size. So yeah, you need to take that up with the person involved. I'm pretty sure that you would know who that person is.
I think I might.
Just beat it out of him.
Right. Saint Denis was put in as a starting point. Now for new players, because we do have the population sort of getting a lot more down there. We've now got people can come in off the boat and start in Saint Denis. Everything is there that they need. We are also going to be implementing Armadillo. We just need to speak to the saloon owner down there and see whether we need to do a bit of a shuffle round to get that saloon running properly in Armadillo. And once we do that, then Armadillo will become a starting point as well from coming off the train, which will give us Armadillo, Saint Denis, Blackwater, and Valentine. So that's quite nice. It spreads it out and it's good for businesses as well. Cooling drink has been fixed down in Armadillo. However, I have not. Well, I believe that there's something personal going on with the owner of Armadillo, and like I said, we are working with her to see if she is coming back in. Otherwise, we do have another plan for what's happening down in that saloon.
Brad.
Hello?
There's a gunsmith down in Armadillo.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell no.
So yeah, with the saloon and those cooling drink, I think it's Alice's chocolate shake or something like that. It does pull you down while you're down there. And I will let you know that the saloon here in Blackwater sells a steak and cheese chili pie, which warms you up. So if you're planning on a trip to the snow, get yourself some of those steak and cheese pies. And if you start getting a bit cold, they will actually warm you up for when you're up in the snow.
Or just take somebody with you.
You just throw your coffee onto my
Okay,
face.
let's just take.
Daisy.
I don't trust the snow. I don't like it.
I don't trust Daisy.
Wow, I'm completely trustworthy.
So the other thing I think was brought up was more events. As you can see, there was a poker night last night. However, it was an opening of a new establishment. He had a very good turnout, and I think he did appreciate everybody that turned up for that. The lasso event next Monday. Miss Nellie will be putting that on. And
I think a gentleman's died.
Should have eaten his broccoli then, shouldn't he?
No, I'm good. I just had no water, so I had to drink a whiskey.
Oh, right. So, yeah, that'll do it. So yeah, the only thing we haven't sort of sorted is some jewels and stuff. We finished fight night for a while. We had a really good turnout for that. For those of you that didn't know, we done a women's division, then a men's division, and then brought them together for the pretty much the king and queen of county, which ended up being Trey Andrews and Elsie Andrews. And Trey did take that fight out at the end there to win that bout, which was yeah, that was cool. It was a good event over 3 weeks, but we're sort of all fight nighted out at the moment, and we will look at bringing some others in. We don't want to fill our weekends up with events, because some people have their own things that they want to do. But if you do have an event suggestion, feel free just to open a prayer and we can work with you on dates and see how it goes. The weekend coming, I believe Mona has got the Moonlight Walk, which I think everybody's sort of going for a nice night ride on their horses. She's got a lot of people interested in that.
Very excited.
Yeah, and then we've got the Monday as far as the lasso thing
I think
goes.
you might need to get a cover for your horse's face before then, though, Beatrice. You don't want to skew anyone with its moustache.
Oh, I'm not putting her head in a bag. She's beautiful.
We
Love
could just
the
get some
mustache.
Your
scissors.
horse have a fucking mustache.
Yes, it has a mustache.
It looks like it's
God,
eating
you're
a rabbit.
observant.
Stop giving
I know I am.
me
Thanks.
bees.
Thanks.
All my horses have mustaches.
Who's giving me a bee?
Oh, that'll
Not
be
it.
Daisy.
No, it's not. I
Fuck's
swear.
sake, I just got 2 of them.
Why did I receive a stick?
Now that would be Daisy.
Yeah.
No,
Why
no.
am I fent leaning? Steal.
So second set of boots was brought forward. I mean, this is something we have been sort of working with lately. Even before that suggestion come along, we have had quite a few trial runs with certain jobs, and so far we haven't found any major issues. So we've gone ahead and we've now got 4 law that are running a job switch. So instead of a second pair of boots, which I find in county can be quite confusing, and I guess makes it hard for the person to run 2 different personalities, where with the job switch you are literally the same person. You are just able to do both jobs, but it does mean you can't do one job while you have the other job. So it is actually quite nice the way that it makes it distinguished, and you don't end up with issues of your law that you don't get any type of notifications, and people can't do crime while you're on your other job that you've switched to. So if anyone is interested in that, the main thing that we do ask is that your primary job is completely up to date, and that we don't have that falling behind. Because the moment we do see that falling behind, we see that as maybe it's time to let that business up for someone else. We do have people waiting for certain businesses to come up. Businesses are getting harder and harder to get. So the last thing we want is someone that has a job switch and then they don't look after the first business they've got, which in turn means someone else can't take it. So open up a prayer, we can have a chat about it, and we'll discuss whether it is a right fit for the business that you've got, and we'll look at it from there. What about the job option for the unemployed? We really haven't gone any further with that as such yet. There is something in the pipeline. I don't know how far in the distance that is, Neff. Are you
Are you
sorta
talking
in?
about the
Comes
break
off,
job?
please, sir.
Yep. Yeah.
It
Take
just
your
needs
mask off,
people to
please,
test
sir.
it.
Oh, yep. Okay, so we just need to really have a good day where we can hop
Masks off.
into the test server and test it out.
Yep.
Find out. Okay. So yeah, there is some other stuff coming. Like Nev said, we're just a bit more testing and getting it going. And on that note too, I do believe that the tunes are now at a level where people are actually happy. I did 4 hours of tuning this morning. Sorry, Dawn did 4 hours of tuning this morning for the business. And yeah, it was still a grind, but it was manageable. And for what you got out of it, I think it was definitely worth it. There is a nice way to get yourself through the levels. Once you hit level 2, you do have 2 slots, and I was able to do 4 butter in a minute. So, that's how you get, once you get your levels up. That's at St. Denis, sorry, with the 2 tunes. So that's the other thing too. Yeah. Yes, sir, in the back there. Can you take your mask off for me, please? I don't know if he can hear. Excuse me, sir, in the back row on the left of my left. Are you able to take your mask off, please, sir?
You get?
Right,
Can you remove your
rum
mask?
payout. We have increased the rum payouts. Those of you would know, whoever knows will know. It hasn't, I mean, it's gone up a bit, but it hasn't gone up, so it's ridiculous. We'll monitor it and just see if it's gone too much, or whether we're happy with the levels it's at. The gypsy was asking for her pocket sizes to be consistent, so all herbs are at 50. We did increase all the herbs to be 50. So from now on, you can carry 50 of those. Was the gypsy added to the job registry? Do you know?
Oh, I believe she was.
Okay. Here we go. Right,
Brad's a
pet
bit
trainer.
stuck.
Pet trainer, we now have Mr. Bailey. For those of you that don't know Brenton, that is the lovely Annie Bailey, the medic. It's her partner. He is the pet trainer here in Blackwater. He's getting on his feet now, so be patient with him. I believe he has put up. Jesus. I believe that he has put up.
We can use
Hey,
words.
real quick, doctors, if you're clocked on, can you clock the fuck off, please? Thank you.
Okay, do you want to go and see who that is, please?
What?
Angry man.
Who the fuck is that?
He is indeed.
Can I shoot him? Kidding.
Oh,
And go and find him for
jeez.
having a
Permission
bloody
to,
mask on in
I-
court,
I mean, we're
please.
talking OSC,
kidding.
there's nothing to find me for, but no stress.
Yeah, the mask is, mate.
Yeah, but you're OSC right now, so there's nothing to find me for. It's alright.
Wow.
I sense a troll incoming.
You've always got
What?
to get one, don't you? Anywho,
Not within the elite of the village.
I'm gonna ask Trandy
if I
can hex him.
so yeah, you'll see that there is a he has put a pin board up at some stage. I did see it. And yeah, if you do buy a pet from the pet store, then you will contact him. And he will then be able to get that animal trained for you, as well as he will be supplying all the pet food, pet water, and the medication that you may need.
Is this the butcher in Van Horn?
No. This is just here, the pet shop here.
Oh, okay.
This is where you get. So when you go to the pet shop, across the road is his shop. Yeah, and then sort of from there you can see in his shop there what he's got at the moment. But like I say, be patient. He's still getting a lot of his stuff together, and you know, it might take him a little bit to get himself into a rhythm. But at least we do have a pet store a pet trainer. Sorry, in
Poor
County.
Brad.
Can we keep nephew away from there?
Yes, well, that is up to Mr. Bailey. If he feels that it is not safe, then he can ask if nephew does not hang around the pet shop.
Thanks, Austin.
You're welcome, nephew.
Alright, there's somewhere else I could get my cat.
Aw.
Fuck's sakes.
Anyway,
So we removed, most of you will know, we removed the posse information out of the newspaper, as that was asked, and we've also removed the law going on duty out of the newspaper as well, as that was looked at all the time instead of being a find out in county type situation. You will find now, as you can see, the numbers are up in law. We currently have 8. We have 6 that are very active. One that is finding time to come in, and another one who has gone away for work, I guess you could say, and is trying to find a way that he can continue to come in. So at this stage, law does have a big presence in county, and we just don't feel we have the need now to know who's on duty.
That reminds me, Your Honour, I have to give you back the law book.